Only on 10 tonight, Providence police are investigating a beating as a possible hate crime. The victim was knocked out during the attack. In an exclusive interview with NBC 10, he claims he was targeted for being gay. New on the night team, he's also upset with workers at a diner for their actions just before he was punched. Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Patrice Wood.
And I'm Dan Gini. The night team's Brian Crandall has spent the entire night trying to get you answers, and he's live in Providence right now. Brian?
Well, Dan and Patrice, no arrests yet. The victim tells NBC 10 that he and the suspects had been kicked out of the Haven Brothers diner, even though he says he was the one being picked on, and then he was beaten up outside, right outside City Hall, in what police tell me could be a hate crime.
And because I'm gay and I stood up for myself, that's probably one of the main reasons why these attackers hit me.
Beaten unconscious outside Haven Brothers, Joe Catanzatro was left with skull fractures and is still dizzy after spending 3 days in the hospital. He tells NBC 10 it started inside the Providence late-night dining fixture around 3 a.m. Sunday.
You know, I stood up for myself. They were making fun of my hat. It was a velvet red hat, so I stood up for myself.
He says one of the men choked him, but Catanzatro was not happy with Haven Brothers workers either for telling him to leave.
I told them I wasn't leaving the trailer until the cops came, so I was calling the cops, and then one of the cooks from the grill came up to me with a butcher knife and said, "Get the hell out of the trailer."
I went to ask the owner of Haven Brothers about the incident. He wasn't there when it happened and did not want to talk on camera, telling me the fight didn't have anything to do with him. Ivan Giusti did tell me it's very unfortunate the victim was beaten outside, but he claims his cook told him a different story. The cook says there was an argument for 10 minutes, and so he ordered everyone out of the diner, as is their protocol when there's a problem. The cook told his boss he didn't know how the disturbance started and pulled the knife because he thought he had been threatened. Giusti tells me the cook called police when he kicked everyone out. Catanzatro was attacked outside.
They tried blocking me and then whatever, and I tried to push them away from me, and that's when they started hitting me.
And Providence police tell me they're still trying to piece together everything that happened both inside and outside. They have a partial Massachusetts plate on the car the suspects left in, and they told me they hope to have the case wrapped up by the end of the week. Live in Providence, Brian Crandall, NBC 10 News Night Team.